Hi guys, gonna have another go at that potato battery thing. This one's been in here boiling for coming on for 10 minutes, which is about the length of time. It said 8 or 9 minutes. So that should be okay. That's half of the potato. Then I'm going to put the other half in and add some salt to the water. So at the moment this is just plain water. So we'll test that one and then we'll boil that one with salt. So this is the boiled potato. That's our carbon plate. That's our magnesium plate. .43. Okay. Pop that in there. One on there. That one on there. Absolutely nothing. Oh, there we go. So it's running. Oh, look. We managed about 4 inches. That is going. It's not got enough power to drag it all along. Oh. Well, I'm going to claim that's a success. It moved. It didn't go far. And I did have to give it a little bit of a push, but you could clearly see it was going. I could try cutting the back off the potato to make it a little bit lighter. But that is clearly running. But this has always been the problem. Once you add the weight of the potato to it, it's an awful lot of mass it's got to try and move. But that is just the boiled potato, no salt in there. In a few minutes, the other half of the potato will be ready, having been boiled in salt water. I think anybody watching this will think, what a load of rubbish. You know, it's hardly working. But if you watch my old videos, I spent an awful lot of time trying to get cars to run with a potato powering them and had no success at all. I ended up using the potato to charge a capacitor and then get the capacitor to run the car, and it was only a tiny little car. This is quite a large car by comparison, and it clearly moved a little bit. It needed help to get it going, but once it was moving, we did about 4 inches. So, like I say, I'm claiming that as a success. I don't think we're going to get any more out of it. I did have a potato battery running a solar rocker for ages. Days, weeks. Anyway, success. We'll stop for now. We'll start again when the other one's boiled. What we could do is just demonstrate with my old solar rocker that has no solar panel and runs off a dead battery. You can pinch the battery out of here. All right, potato. Take that battery out. Wait for him to settle down a bit. Ah. Right. Again, so we can see potato battery. There we go. So he's running on the potato battery. He's not quite sure about it, but he's definitely going. And that's actually how he started out life, in effect. I took the solar panel off and rigged him up to a potato battery and had him running on my desk for ages. I made the potato battery up in a series of about, I don't know, cut it into little cubes and had quite a big battery set up. And he ran, the potatoes went completely dry and he was still running. Anyway, you might be able to hear that beep in the background. That's my other potato cooked. Right, that's the old battery or potato. This is the new one, boiled in salty water. All right. Carbon. Magnesium. Connect them up to the battery, see what we've got. Battery. Connect them up to the meter, see what we've got. Meter. What? I expected more, not less. Well, that's weird. Maybe I haven't boiled it long enough. Because we had 1.4 something out of the previous battery. Oh well, never mind. It's all part of the experiment, isn't it? So, put that one on there. On there. We're getting less out of it. Ah, it's running though. Yeah. Well, that's a surprise. Maybe I didn't have the right proportions of salt in there this time. But when I did this last night, it was actually significantly better. Right. Okay. Well, that's the results live. And that battery, which I thought was going to be significantly better, has actually turned out worse. Yeah. Well, I've just poured some of the salty water in there, which is probably what's happened. I've allowed that to dry out before we could talk about it. So I've tipped a bit of the salty water back in there. So effectively, we're back to a saltwater battery. So that may be what happened last night. I used the potato while it was still wet, moist, and it performed well. But the camera wasn't working, so we didn't see it. I don't expect that's got enough power to run, though. No, I think we've run it down already. Right. Now I'm just using the salty water that I boiled that potato in. And you see it's running. So we've gone round in a circle. That is now running on just salty water. So it works, but we knew that. So in summary, boiling the potato, and it did work, but very briefly, whereas just plain salty water, and this one's more than happy. Now I've got to try and edit that into a sensible video. Well, we'll just leave the snowman running now. See how long he goes for, I suppose. It's about 4:30 on Friday the 15th. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave us a comment so I know how I'm doing. And somewhere up here there'll be some links to related playlists. Thanks again.